I think no, I think it's just down. So handsome.
Sitting in my office, and they had decorated for a 40th birthday party. It was amazing. I said to Michael, we have change of it, everything.
Made it down.
Bye.
It's so nice to see you. You know they're both Chinese.
No kidding. Wow.
I think
Everybody's a good man. 40 years, good man.
That's great. You get to dance away, too. That's fantastic.
So, good evening, and thank you all for coming to make this a great evening at this very carefully planned event to honor 8 very special retirees. We under strict orders from she who shall not be named that there's to be no toasting or roasting this evening. This is to be a dining and dancing party only. Following that suggestion, Susan Muskovitz and Susan Post, affectionately known as the Susans, have spearheaded, along with the help of hosts of others, the creation of an evening that will be just dinner and dancing, well, mostly. I'm Tom DeCrane, whose job is the Assistant Director of Schools, which evidently means that I am the best choice to be thrown under the bus to MC this very short program, even though my boss strongly suggested that there should not be a program, and there should be only dining and dancing. Oh well, she is on her way out anyway. So before we go any further, I do want to thank some people who made this evening possible. In addition to the Susans and their staff, we send out a big thank you to Allison Mitchell, Holly Blonsky, and the rest of the Chartwell's team who are working literally around the clock at this time of year to provide food and service at an endless number of events, and completely cleaned up and reset for this evening's event after the graduation luncheon ended around 2 p.m. today. It was really amazing to watch. I want to thank Rhonda Reed, who's the organizing maestro for all of our tonight's events. And our facilities folks, who have moved, trimmed, edged, and planted to get the tables and chairs in place and make the quad as beautiful as it is. By the way, I hope you all noticed the new school colors reflected by the black and red tablecloths. You'll also notice that I'm sporting these new school colors in my evening wear. I've got the black and red tie, the red and white shirt, and the dark. All of these years, we thought green and blue ran through the director of school's veins, only to have her come out at the very end as a fan of red and black. What's with that? I'm hoping it's just a case of too much HGTV decorating tips, or perhaps this just might be a case of innovation and design thinking applied to boost bookstore sales. Everyone will buy new spirit gear maybe every 3 or 4 years from now on. But I digress. So let me get off my blue and green soapbox. Finally, we want to extend a special thanks to our presenting sponsors for this evening. You've seen their names up on the screens. Pamela Applebaum, class of '83, Rebecca White, her daughters Rebecca White, 14, and Molly White, 16. Steve and Jameson Feliski, class of '86. Christine and John Giampatroni, class of '84. Our media sponsor was made possible Our media sponsor, Scene, is made possible by Kevin and Tilly Browett. And I want to thank all of our gold, silver, and patron sponsors, which are too many to list by name here. Your generosity has made it possible to come together tonight to celebrate some very special people. And I want to thank everybody else who has contributed their time, talent, or support to this event. So let's get started. I'm going to introduce the 8 honorees, along with their years of service, a total of 276 and a half years, which means a lot for me personally. After 32 years, this is really a big jump up the seniority ladder for me. So, as I call your name, please take a seat on the dance floor for a special presentation. Actually, I suggest you sit on the chairs, not on the dance floor. You might. 276.5 years, I'm not sure you get back up. Arliss Seibert, 47 years. Come on down. Claudia Schutte, 47 years. Come on down. Jeff Miller, 38 years. Come on down. Tom Burgess, 36 and a half years. And by the way, I'm not giving you credit for 37 years, Tom. You spent your past 4 months in Florida. That doesn't count. David Watson, 34 years. Seal Yeager, 29 years. Judy Keck, 27 years. And Sandy Hertz, 18 years. We're going to take a, have a seat, please. We're going to take a minute. Did I call you? Did I miss you? No, you called me. Oh, okay. Gee, I called them in order because I thought the ones that had been here the longest would be the slowest, you know? That's yeah. I'm pleased to introduce for a special rendition of the classic Kingswood song, Moving On, Nina Makis, former music instructor and founder of the Madrigals, and a group of 30 alumni Madrigals representing classes from 1973 to 2015. Thank you so much, ladies. That was just beautiful. We're going to need better. Okay, I've been told that I can only give 1 minute of hugs, and we've just used that minute up. So if everyone would clear the dance floor. Okay, to finish up this very short segment, we couldn't possibly let our honorees get away without having a little fun at their expense. So the development office, with the help from Lindsay Akins-Hefter and a team of 2018 senior May students, have put together a video, and we'll be queuing that up in a minute.
We got this feeling inside our bones. There's some stuff that we should ask before she's gone. All through the campus, we're on the phone. Carol, how much longer till we're on our own? She's getting that shortcut on her cell phone. Got the answer in her head, just can't call us, and I'm sure that she will know. Sometimes she makes my head spin. She's a Cranbrook.
So that concludes our intermission program. The band will be back momentarily, and our guests of honor hope you stay, dance, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
All right, so this song is for you and 59 for you to lift up.
Let me take you higher. Baby, 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 take my Don't